Good morning and welcome into the 16th Region Draw Show here on MyTown TV, fueled by Clark's Pump and Shop, presented by Big Sandy Superstore. We've got a lot happening this morning. Obviously, it's the 16th Region Tournament Draw Show, but guys, I have Brian Hall and Nathan River joining me. I'm Mike Miller this morning. We have a lot of athletes here, and we're excited about that. We'll get to them in a minute, but guys, what a great week of district tournament. I want to start with you, Nathan. You had a thriller last night out at with Rowan County and Fleming County out at Menifee County for the 61st District Championship. Rowan County comes back, hits a three at the end to win it. What an outstanding game last night.
Rowan County trailed by 18 to start that fourth quarter. And I was talking to some people this morning. They're like, yeah, by that point I'd turn the game off.
Yeah, I did too.
And, service inside that gym is not very good. And as round kept creeping closer and closer and closer, I'm trying to text, hey, you need to make sure you're watching this. Hey, this game's going nuts. And every time it'd come back, not delivered.
Not delivered, yeah.
So I'm thinking, so then I get online and I'm like, hey, call your friends. Tell them to turn this game on. It's getting wild. Yeah. But Round's able to tie the game up at 67. They had with about 45 seconds left. Got a shot off, missed, went out of bounds, or maybe they called timeout. They ended up calling timeout with 25 seconds left. And then you can go back. I think Brian posted the highlight on our Facebook page. But a couple passes later, with 0.5 seconds left, Cam Cross hits a three off the glass.
I was going to say banked it in from the wing.
And I'm pretty sure that's the only shot he hit in that fourth quarter, or maybe even that second half, that hit anything but net.
So he's here today. We need to have Chris or Ryan ask him if he called bank and if that's the way they drew it up. Because I was wondering, too, how he got here this morning, because the student section picked him up and was carrying him around the court. I'm wondering if they carried him here today to tap that sports.
It was a fun ball game to call.
Absolutely. I went back and watched part of it because I was like those others, turned it off when the lead got big. I thought, man, that's going to be tough for Round to come back, and I should have had faith in one of our MyTown partner schools to come back and get the win. And then, Brian, you and Jared had the Russell Red Devils, who won the 63rd district over Raceland, but it wasn't without a struggle. Raceland played tough through three quarters at least, and you really weren't sure, and then Russell kind of turned it on and kind of won going away last night.
Yeah, it was a tale of two games. Coach Joe Bryan and Raceland came out early with a good strategy, good plan, and Russell kind of played into it a little bit, a little slower pace than they like, and missed some open shots. Tyler Cordial kept them in the ball game, as well as Ryder Burgess. But whatever adjustments Coach Cooksey and his staff made at halftime, the second half was more of the Russell we've seen this year.
Right,
a faster pace, more defensive pressure. And, Joan Arnett for Raceland had 20 points last night. I believe he had 16 of them in the first half, and that was tough. Tough going for Raceland when they don't have him going. They got other weapons, but he's the main cog there. But, the one guy that I'll mention that might be playing as well as anybody in the region right now is Caden Bench.
I would agree with that.
And, he had 23 points in the semifinal against Green, 16 last night. And, he's not known for that. He's known for the dirty work, the hustle plays, the physicality, things like that.
He's the football player that comes and plays basketball in the offseason.
He's just one of the most competitive athletes I've ever got the pleasure to be around. And so, I think they're poised, Russell, to make a run. It all depends on what we're going to see here in the next hour.
It depends on the draw.
Yeah, and, Raceland and Coach Joe Bryan, Joan Arnett, kind of like Cam Cross you were talking about, those guys are capable of getting 30, 35 on you. So, in a one-and-done scenario, that's not what you want to see. So.
Exactly. One-and-done, region tournament top of year. A great player can throw a team on their back and can take them to 2 or 3 victories and can take them to a state tournament appearance.
Absolutely.
And switching and also talking about on the boys' side in the 62nd district, the Morgan County Cougars win their 4th district title in a row. They're heading back to Moorhead. a dangerous team. They beat that Russell team we talked about. I had that game. Morgan County is a team that can shoot the three. They shoot almost 40% as a team from the three. They shoot 75% as a team from the free throw line. It comes down for Morgan County. I think it's, can they rebound the basketball effectively, and can they defend? The game I had with them against Russell, they took Russell out of what Russell liked to do for about 3 quarters. Russell made a run. Morgan County led by 12, and it wound up being a 4-point game. I'll go back again to you talk about a one-game scenario. The Cougars, with good free throw shooting and good three-point shooting, can pull one out against the right team, get the right scenario, and they can pull one out at Morehead. I don't know that they can put 3 in a row together, but they could surprise somebody in the first round.
Well, and also what you're talking about is competitive games at Morehead.
Right.
You know, if you run into a situation where one team has a 25-point blowout, is able to get their main 5 or 6 off the court early, that changes the whole scenario of the tournament. And Morgan County's a team that's very much capable of giving somebody
Hang
fits.
on. You guys were talking about the buzzer beaters.
Well, I was saving that one for
We
last.
haven't
I know what
gotten
you're
there
doing.
yet.
I've got them right here behind you, both
I know, I
of
was
them.
saving that one for
Okay.
last.
So fire away. You
But
wanted to ask
speak-
Cam a question. Go ahead. Fire away.
What? Yeah, where's he? There he is. What I want to know, Cameron.
Mike, just face forward.
No,
Nobody
I've
wants to
gotta
see the
look-
back
I
of your
gotta-
head.
It's okay. That's about my best side. So, did the student section carry you here today? Because they carried you off the court last night. I was wondering if they brought you all the way here to Ashland from Morehead.
Nah,
That's it. That's a no. Okay.
What's it called? We definitely got a great student section. I feel like they turn up for us every game, and we just like to play good for them.
So, did you call the bank? It's
didn't. I didn't.
Yeah, you didn't. But it had to be. What did you guys do there in the fourth quarter? You're down almost 20.
Yeah.
Was it defense? Was it rebounding? Was it just a lot of things that came together to get you guys back in the game and have an opportunity to win at the end?
Yeah, it was definitely defense and rebounding, just staying under the rim, getting the ball, and just pushing it up court.
So we haven't got to the 64th district. Jacob Spurlock, 16th Region Player of the Year.
I'm going to hand him the mic. He's a veteran of our
Yeah,
side.
exactly. My choice, and I think our choice for Mr. Basketball in Kentucky, get the game winner against arch rival Ashland. You've hit probably several of those in your career, but senior year it probably had to mean a little more. You guys were down early, made a run back. You knew I was watching that game, and I said, they're going to give it to Jacob. Jacob's going to keep it, and he's going to take the final shot.
Well, I think everybody in the,
I think
the
everybody that
building
was
knew where
watching.
that ball was going.
So going into this regional tournament, obviously coming off the high of Ashland, what is the Boyd County Lions mindset heading to Morehead again, hoping to get that state tournament berth?
Well, we know right now everybody's 0-0. You know, all the regular season, all the wins don't matter now. It's either you win or you go home. So I think all of our guys know that, and we're going to come out prepared, you know, ready to fight every night.
So what has been this campaign for Mr. Basketball has, you know, you've had more media than normal possibly on you. Has that, do you feel like that's taken away from anything? Because you've performed outstanding this year, averaging a double-double. How has that been throughout this season, having a lot of people looking at you and talking about you?
Well, I take it as a blessing. You know, some people are going to come watch me and, you know, write stuff about me. So, you know, I take it as a blessing, you know, to have all the media outlets, you know, coming to talk to me and then watch me play.
So, obviously, goal, get to the state tournament, win the state tournament. But I want to ask you about Youngstown State.
Yeah.
How excited are you? I know you got stuff in front of you. You don't want to think too forward, but getting the opportunity to play at the next level, how exciting is that?
Well, you know, I'm truly blessed for Coach Faulkner, you know, giving me that opportunity. You know, I'm really excited, you know, to go up there and play next season. You know, meet new guys, have new teammates. You know, it feels like a family up there. That's really why, you know, I really chose Youngstown. You know, I felt like a big old family. Felt really connected with Faulkner, the whole coaching staff.
He's
Really
a
good
16th
program.
region guy,
Yeah,
Coach Faulkner.
yeah. You know, we have the same Eastern Kentucky background as well, so I took all that in an aspect, and then, you know, I chose Youngstown.
So this is going to be a silly question. How hard is it going to be to go from a lion to a penguin? That's what I wanted. I mean, because that mascot, I mean, it really don't compare.
It's a little cold up there, too, in the winter. They get a lot of snow, so, it's definitely going to be a little bit of a change.
Yeah, no doubt about it. Well, guys, thanks. Good luck next week. We're going to find out here in a little bit. Good luck at the region, but good luck in the long drive competition that we've got coming up. Cameron, This will be your first opportunity. Jacob, you're a veteran of this.
I will tell you,
maybe a little pressure on you.
I tried to find the clip of Jacob's first long drive competition where I think he actually lost the golf club.
Yep.
Last year, though, he laced one about 215, which was a much better showing. Is my mic good?
Yep,
Okay.
it is
now, I
now.
will tell you this. This is Cam's first long drive competition.
Yes.
Yeah, expect you to come back. But you need a little work. You might need a little work on that swing. Now, we've got people who can help you with that.
Yeah, no doubt.
All right.
All right, well, guys.
Well, he
thanks.
could be a
Appreciate
late
it.
bloomer once the pressure's on and things change. We see that on the basketball
He
court.
might be way down, and he may drive one down the middle of the course. Well, let's take a quick break. When we come back, we'll talk about the girls' participants in the 16th region and the winners and the runners-up from all 4 districts. You're watching the 16th region tournament draw show here on MyTown TV, fueled by Clark's Pump and Shop and presented by Big Sandy Superstore. We'll be right back.
Pick 6 for $19.99, a perfect meal for 2.
That's got a rhyme.
Well, how about munching on Pick 6, my mouth going yap, yap. People always staring at my wings, they go flap, flap. Dave is so surprised because he didn't know I'd rap. Pick 6 meal for 2 for $19.99.
Ashland Credit Union is proud to offer 10 $1,000 scholarships to empower students taking the next steps on their journey. See website for more details or email scholarships@ashlandcu.org for more information.
Your family deserves nothing but the best.
The sky's the limit. Drew and Jonathan's Modular One sofas and sectionals at Big Sandy. They're fully customizable, oh so comfortable, and affordable. Modular One can be designed precisely to your liking with multiple available pieces to choose from in 7 great colors starting at $4.99. Pick what you need, combine, adjust, that's it. Your room, your way.
Shop Drew and Jonathan Home at Big Sandy Superstore.
Whoa, hey, fellas. You know the routine.
My bad. We got you.
Tom?
Now entering Clark's, number 24 from Georgetown, Kentucky, Malachi Marino. Make some noise for number 22, Creighton Hawthorne. You know him, you can't guard him. From Woodford County, number 2, Jasper Johnson.
Return, refresh, fuel.
Clark's. You know, I want everybody to walk into Dutch Miller Key with as much confidence as I've got going down this hill.
I'm not sure a first-timer should be picking up this much speed.
88 miles an hour?
He's looking a little wobbly.
Ooh. That's still pretty good. For a limited time, check out 0% APR for 48 months on select new Tellurides, Sorrentos, and Sportages, and be sure to ask about 90-day deferred payments.
All right, folks, we are back here at Tap That Sports on the 16th Region Tournament Draw Show here on MyTown TV. It's fueled by Clark's Pump and Shop and presented by Big Sandy Superstore. One of our new partner schools, in addition to Rowan County, is we've crept across the river over into West Virginia, and we have had a great partnership with the Timberwolves of Spring Valley. And behind me, we have 2 of the athletes from the boys basketball team, Harrison Riggs and Gavin Perdue. We don't want to forget about them. Obviously, they're not in part of the 16th Region Draw Show, but they will start their state tournament run on Thursday, correct, guys, on the 5th?
Yes, sir.
And this is Harrison and this is Gavin, the top 2 scorers from Spring Valley. They were Final Four participants last year in Class 4A. They're in Class 3A and taking on Nitro in round 1. You'll be on the road. Harrison, you're a senior.
Yes, sir.
Gavin, junior, correct? So you both were on that state tournament team that went to the Final Four last year. Harrison, I'll start with you. Obviously, you're kind of you're the leading scorer, focal point of the offense. But what do you and your team have to do to get that win at Nitro and then get another win and get back to Charleston this year?
Oh, yeah. So, I mean, going on the road, always tough. This Nitro team is a good team, but we are happy with our seeding, where we got. And, I mean, our team's got to keep pushing. We're on a win streak right now, and it's going good for us.
Yeah.
Keep going.
You seem to be playing well at the right time of the year. You know, Gavin, you're taking on a larger role this year. How have you how have you acclimated to that? You're the second leading scorer last year. You guys lost a lot of seniors off a really good team last year. Not that you're not good this year. A little bit different. How has your role evolved from the beginning of the season? How you feel like you've fit into that?
I feel like I've had to start playing more as a 1 than a 2. Like last year I came in the game, I was primarily just shooter.
Right.
You know, come in, take care of the ball, do what I need to do, play a role. This year I kind of have to step up and score a lot more, guard the other team's first or second option most of the time.
So going into the state playoffs, obviously you've had been looking forward to this. The season goes by very quickly. But your thought as your team approaches this Nitro game, what do you feel is one of your main priorities, one of the things you have to do to pull out a win at Nitro on Thursday?
I think we definitely have to play solid defense as a team, you know, get a hand on shooters for sure. They got a lot of kids that can shoot really well. And then they got the Crouch kid, gets to the rim really well. Just hedge on him, you know, get a hand out on shooters. And then just taking care of the ball, handling their pressure, and doing everything.
So I'm gonna ask Harrison one more. And Harrison, when you go on the road, you've been around, you're a senior, you've done this a lot, played on the road. What is one thing that you feel like you always need to do to make sure you come out and play your best when you're on the road? Is that maybe yourself and as the team, what do you feel like you need to do to make sure that happens?
Really cancel out the noise. I mean, you're going on the road, everything's against you. You really just got to work with your team and work together through that. So,
all right, guys, thank you very much for joining us. We're going to have you back in the long drive competition. Any predictions for either one of you on the long drive? You're going to win it. You have no idea what you're doing. What's going on? Ever picked up a golf club before?
I got the baseball swing. So.
You got the baseball swing. Okay. All right. Well, that's a start. That's a start. Guys, good luck Thursday. Appreciate you joining us. And good luck the rest of the season. Hope to see you back in Charleston this year. Thanks a lot, guys.
I've got some more for you, Mike.
We got more.
Come on in.
All right. Who do we
have?
have?
This time I'm going to put them over here on the side.
Okay.
And you want to handle the introductions?
Yeah, I'll let Mr. River handle the introductions here.
Sure thing.
He can handle this interview.
We have Lauren Pico, Samantha Pico.
See, he's already screwed it up.
Well,
way to go. No.
If you'll notice, at the end of every game, I've got to write down who is with me in camera and production, because when the camera's on,
I understand.
I go blank.
Right.
Yeah, there you go. Yeah, introduce yourselves. How about
My name
that?
is Samantha Pico. I'm Cassie Perkins. And I'm Lauren Eastham.
All right, girls, you all can just hold on to that and pass it back and forth. Coming into this game, 61st District runner-up against Menifee. Menifee's been tough really all year for a lot of teams. I kind of want to ask about the last half of your season, because it seems like you all would get rolling, get some momentum, and then you'd have a snow day, or a snowstorm, and then you'd build some more momentum, and then you'd have another snowstorm. Can you all three kind of talk a little bit about how maybe the weather, how hard it is to work through that kind of stuff?
Yeah, when we went into 2A, we had just got our groove. We was playing really well together, and then we got that big snowstorm like everybody else got, and after that we kind of fell off a little bit, but hopefully we can gain that momentum that we had before 2A going into region.
Yeah, so I guess before the snowstorm, I think we were probably playing a little bit tougher teams compared to what we play, especially in the 61st District, and we were playing well with them. We had a really, really good run at 2A. We beat a good team, and then we were up on a really good team by 10 at halftime. And then we just had that big snowstorm, and we couldn't get in the gym, which a lot of schools couldn't get in the gym. So I guess that's not really an excuse. But we've dealt with a couple little minor injuries as a team, and I think it's just important for us to get ready and get geared up for region, and that region could really be our time, and we could really make a big run in region.
You don't have anything to add?
They've said it all. That's what happens when you go last. They take all. They take all.
I had all kinds of questions. Again,
And you didn't
can't
write 'em
return-
down.
I didn't
You
write
didn't
them
write 'em
down.
down. You
That's
didn't write 'em
why
down.
That's why I got to write stuff.
Okay. Your name again was
Cassie Perkins.
Cassie, since you didn't get us, since they took all the answers, I'll ask you: how do you feel? Obviously, you wanted to win that district tournament. You did, and you failed to Menifee, but you still qualify for region. Everything's still in front of you. How do you feel the team is playing and the team's mindset? Even though you lost heading into Moorhead, getting another opportunity, how do you feel like you guys are mentally and physically? Are you ready to go for regions?
Yeah, I think we have a great chance of making a good run. Just keep playing as a team. I mean, we'll get our things worked out, I feel like.
All right, I bailed you out on that one, Nathan. You got to have one more.
Oh, yeah. So you three are all seniors, right? Can you talk a little bit about your basketball journeys starting, you can start in middle school if you want. How have each of you, changed? What parts of your game has really improved better than maybe you thought it would? And what are some things that maybe, you wish you could maybe still work on, as you kind of wrap up your high school basketball careers?
I've played for I don't know how many years. Started early as you could, but once I started getting to high school, I started being, I don't know, I wasn't as much of a scorer, more just like a physical player, rebounds.
If you have listened to me at all, what have you heard me say about you?
Uh-oh.
I want
Putting you on the spot.
I want you to do what?
Shoot the ball.
Bingo! And it's funny you say, I'm not much of a scorer. And when I talked to Coach Stokes about that, he looked at me and said, I say the same thing. Shoot the ball more. But I'm sorry to interrupt, but I just thought that was funny.
But going into the postseason, my goal, I guess, for me would have a little more impact on the scoring side for the team. So. Ever since middle school, I don't know, I've always just liked shooting. I just shoot it. I don't know. That's all I'm really good at. So.
And you're a pretty good three-point shooter.
Yeah.
What was it, 32, 33%, something like that?
Something like that. I don't know.
and did you not set a record at the 2A? Didn't you hit 9 one game?
I hit 6.
You hit 6.
The
Okay.
team hit 9.
Team hit 9.
Yeah.
That's where I'm getting the number from. Yeah. That's pretty impressive.
So I started playing basketball in middle school, and I was one of those kids that was really convinced that I wanted to play in college. I played travel ball. I did all of the extra things. And then I hit high school, and I've been really involved in FFA and 4-H. I show cattle on a pretty high level, and I kind of realized that was the direction I wanted to go. So I haven't played travel ball all of high school, and I don't start, but I've kind of stepped into a role, more so a leadership position. I know what my role is on the team. I know that when I come in the game, my job isn't to go score or get all the rebounds. I'm just there as a role player.
But you can score.
Yeah.
You can drop a few threes, too, every once in a while.
Yeah, occasionally.
All right. I do have one more question for Lauren. Lauren signed with Moorhead State to play softball. Of course, that's kind of my thing. Kind of the same thing that he asked Spurlock. Kind of looking forward to. I know you still got your senior year of softball coming up, but talk a little bit about your feelings and thoughts as you kind of maybe transitioning from, high school to softball, and luckily to be able to do it in your hometown.
Yeah, so going to Moorhead is a dream for any girl that grew up in Moorhead. Just knowing that I get to compete at the next level in a college that I've always wanted to go to. It's definitely going to be a culture change, I would say, but I'm super excited to get there and go to work.
All right. Looking forward to seeing you. Of course, Cassie is your pitcher for Round County, the 16th region champions last year. Yep. Do you play too? I can't remember. No. All right, that's right. So, that's coming up here in a couple weeks, and I'm really looking forward to that. So, ladies, I appreciate it. And I'm going to turn it back over to you.
Thank you, guys. We're going to take a quick break. When we come back, we're hoping to have some brackets from Moorhead. We always have the business meeting, the draw for the draw, and then the draw. So hopefully we'll have some information. If not, we'll go over a little bit of change on the regional tournament. We'll be back right after this on the 16th Region Tournament Draw Show on MyTown TV.
country runs on skilled hands, and right now, we don't have enough of them. Electrician jobs are booming, and IBEW Local 317 is training the folks who'll keep America lit. If you're ready to learn a trade that matters, visit us at 1848 Madison Avenue, Huntington.
Buckle up, phone down. Buckle up, put your phone down, yeah, yeah. Buckle up, phone down. Buckle up, put your phone down, yeah, yeah. Buckle up, phone down. Buckle up, put your phone down, yeah, yeah. Buckle up, phone down. Buckle up, put your phone down. Ooh. Put your phone.
Be safe, Kentucky. Buckle up and put the phone down.
Pathways has been around for over half a century, providing quality behavioral health care services for 60 years.
Pathways is your certified community behavioral health care clinic. Learn more at pathways-ky.org. Expert care, backed by experience.
We know your time is valuable. That's why banking should be easy. With personal alerts on our banking app, you can be notified of what's important to you. People's Bank, working together, building success.
All right, folks, we are back here on the 16th Region Tournament Draw Show, getting close to the girls' draw. And this 16th Region Draw Show, fueled by Clark's Pump and Shop, presented by Big Sandy Superstore. As you can tell, the set has been invaded by the Kittens of Ashland. They're the defending 16th Region champion, most recently crowned the 64th District champion. There was like 4, then there was 6. I feel like there's going to be 8 or 10 when I turn around here. But I'm going to let you ladies, Ariana, the defending 16th Region MVP from last year. Am I correct about that? I think I embarrassed her just a little bit right there. Ladies, you're undefeated against the teams that have qualified for you're undefeated in the region regardless, but teams that qualified for the tournament, you're unbeaten. You guys have been on a roll, it seems like, from the start of the year to now, and it doesn't seem like anything is in your way. Everybody doesn't have to answer, but what I want to do is start down here with Alexis. You guys can introduce yourselves when we get started. And if anybody wants to take this question, what do you feel like you need to continue to improve on? Because you've been out an outstanding year. I think you're 23-5 on the season and have really dominated region competition. What do you think you need to do to go back to that state tournament again this year? All of you have to answer. If you want to, that's fine, but make sure you introduce yourself so we know who you are.
My name's Alexis, and I think that we just have to continue to play great defense and, all sharing the ball.
So here's what I will say. She mentioned great defense. That doesn't come from Coach Davis at all, does it? She doesn't say that ever, right? She doesn't. Okay. Go ahead. You introduce yourself, Gabby.
I'm Gabby, and I agree with what Chalk said.
It's all going to be agree. I know that's what's going to happen.
I'm Brooke, and I just think that we need to play as a team, and we have to keep our composure in situations that are tough.
Ariana Gully. I just believe that, we just need to keep putting our foot, this sounds bad, but taking it to the other teams because, I feel like we really thrive on energy, and obviously defense is a big key part of us this season and how well we've, succeeded and all these other things. But, yeah, I just think that we just need to continue playing our hardest, and we'll be good.
Okay.
Brooklyn Duckfather. And
and ditto. You're just going to say ditto. Yeah, I know. I get it.
I'm Jenna. As long as we keep communicating on defense and talking on screens, pretty much.
So I want you to pass the mic to Ariana because this is going to be more of a question, not necessarily 100% for you, but as I was doing some prep for today, looking back at the 64th District Championship game, you guys out-rebounded Boyd County 50-18. Wow. That was impressive. That was off the stats I got off KHSAA. Obviously, defense. I mentioned Coach Davis, and you all laughed about Coach Davis and defense. I'm sure probably second to that is rebound the basketball. Is that correct?
For sure. Yes, for sure. I think it's really more of a mindset when you're going into the games. You got to be like, well, I want to get this basketball. You know, we don't really hit the best from outside, which we've been working on. So guys, don't take that as a diss. I'm not dissing, I promise. But I think it's just more of like a mindset thing. Like, I want it before someone else has to get it, so we can get a second chance or set up another play. It's all just really that.
Okay, so I'm going to pass this one to Gabby, and you're going to answer this one. You're the point guard. You kind of run the team. Obviously, Ariana talked about you guys have struggled from three-point shooting. But what I've noticed is your team, that defense that Coach Davis preaches and you guys talk about defending has led to very easy baskets, lots of turnovers. Do you feel like that's your all's identity?
Yeah, for sure. I think our transition is where we get most of our main points from, and from our stops on defense, especially when we're pressing, just going straight from the press into our offense. I think we're really good at that.
It's a quick turnaround, and you can put 10, 12, 14 points on the board really quick, and you can kind of devastate an opponent. Your thoughts throughout, and I know, Ariana, you're a senior. Who else do I have as a senior? Is anybody else a senior, Brooke? All right. So the three of you, throughout your career, we've asked all of our seniors, looking forward, I know you're signed to play ball in college. What do you – obviously it's a bittersweet time. You're excited to go back again, but also looking forward. What are you looking forward to maybe in the next step once the season's over, school's over? What are you looking
I'm just really looking forward to honestly just getting ready for college, preparing myself because it's a little bit farther away. So just getting myself ready for that. Things like that, and just getting to spend a lot of time with my family. I'm excited for that.
And you are committed to where?
Malone University.
Malone? Malone University, and that's where?
Canton, Ohio.
Canton, Ohio. Okay, Brooke, now same question to you.
I'm definitely just ready to move on with my life. Like I love our team and I love high school, but I can't wait for the next step, and I'm gonna go play at KCU. So that's very exciting, and I'm just ready to move on.
You girls want to know who you play?
Yes.
East Carter.
Stacy was right.
All right. So I'm gonna ask you, Ariana, and then we'll let you guys go, and we'll get to our tournament draw.
I'm really just looking forward to, life outside of high school. I definitely think it's just going to open up new experiences for me, and I'm ready just to take that on. And I'm going to Indiana Tech, which is in Fort Wayne.
Yep.
So,
ladies, thank you very much. Congratulations on your 64th district championship, and good luck down at Moorhead next week. So we will. And now they're all on the phone looking to see what their draw is.
Yeah.
And so we do have the draw, and if we're ready to throw the graphic up, you guys can see it as we're watching. On Monday night, I assume the first game will be Morgan County. Morgan County will take on Boyd County. Morgan is the 62nd district champion, and Boyd County the 64th runner-up. And then it is Russell and Rowan County, a My Town matchup in round one. That'll be the second game on Monday night. And then on Tuesday night, the opener will be Menifee County and Raceland. And then the nightcap.
That'll be a good one.
Yep, the nightcap will be Ashland and East Carter. So obviously I feel like I look at this not to throw disparaging remarks or say this team's not as good as this other one, but that top half of the bracket with Morgan, Boyd, Russell, and Rowan looks pretty loaded to me, guys. Your initial thoughts, Nathan, off of this one? Morgan, Boyd, Russell, Rowan, and then Menifee, Raceland, Ashland, East Carter. That top half of the bracket looks like a pretty tough road to get to the final.
It's pretty stacked. You're going to come out. Whoever comes out of that top bracket will be come out somewhat bloodied, if you know what I mean.
Yeah, no doubt. No doubt about it. I think Russell and Rowan have played a couple of times earlier this year. I believe Russell has come out on top of both of those. And I think Boyd beat Morgan earlier this year, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah, Russell did beat Rowan twice, but I think it was really close, both games. I know the first one was about 4 points. I can't recall what the second one was.
Second one was more of a 20-point
Right.
Russell.
Oh, that was at Russell. Yeah,
Yeah.
you and I did that
Yes,
one.
sir.
Yeah.
And then you've got Menifee County and Raceland. Nim Maynard, one of the best players in the 16th region, going up against another one of the best players, probably arguably one of the top 2 post players in the region, and Peyton Burgess and the Lady Cats of Menifee. Should be a great game there. And then Ashland taking on the Lady Raiders of East Carter. I think my eyes look at Menifee Ashland in round 2 in the matchup of Peyton Burgess and Ariana Gully in the post. That makes me kind of be excited about that potential second round matchup. But your thoughts on the bottom half of the bracket?
I think you've kind of hit the nail on the head. Ashland, it's one of those things where if you want to be the winner, you got to beat the winner.
Exactly.
But I think you're right. Seeing Nim Maynard and Burgess go against each other, and it's kind of what we talked about earlier. I don't know. I feel like Ashland should handle East Carter,
Right.
but in the second round, whoever comes out of that Menifee Raceland game is going to have to face Ashland. Probably like Nathan said about the top, that's probably going to be a battle.
Yeah,
So
no doubt. Well, I think Chris, I've got Chris Pullum over there with some of our athletes. We'll
I'm
throw
here
it over
with
to him.
members of the Rowan County girls basketball team. You've seen your pairings. Your first game, you're drawing the Russell Lady Red Devils in a bracket also matched up with Morgan and Boyd, who will play. You'll play on Monday at 8 p.m., the nightcap at LST Johnson. Your quick thoughts, quick reaction.
We're excited. We're ready to play. We've got 2 days to prepare, and that's exactly what we're going to do.
I think we definitely have a good chance of winning and moving forward in the region. Yeah, I think we got a pretty good draw, so hopefully make a run to the championship.
All right, there you have it. Back to you, Mike.
All right, thanks, Chris. I think we're getting the boys' draw. One of our producers, Andy, is feverishly writing on the brackets, and we do have the boys' draw. And right out of the gate, now the little bit of a change. I don't have the times here, but a little bit of change this year. The girls' tournament will be Monday, Tuesday, semifinals on Thursday, finals on Friday, and then the boys' tournament starts on Saturday. And all 4 of the first-round games on Saturday will be the boys, and then they'll play the semifinals on Monday and the finals on Tuesday. So right out of the gate, the Boyd County Lions will play, I assume it's the first. They're at the top of the bracket. It's Boyd County and Elliott County, then Russell and Fleming County, then Morgan County and Raceland, which I think will be an outstanding basketball game. And then the Rowan County Vikings will take on the Ashland Tomcats in the final game on Saturday. Nathan, your first thoughts looking at those matchups?
I think Boyd and Elliott will be I know they played earlier and Boyd kind of beat them pretty good, but Elliott has been playing a whole lot better towards the end of the season. The tournament notwithstanding, or their regional tournament or district tournament notwithstanding. And then I look at Morgan and Raceland. I think that game right there is one that I think could be, we'll use a term already, just an absolute battle with as good as Morgan has been playing. You had mentioned earlier they've kind of a Jekyll and Hyde type thing. When they're hitting threes and they're getting rebounds, they're really hard to beat.
And the one thing I'll keep going back to, it's probably the old man in me, but with Morgan County, that team free throw percentage at 75% can be critical when you get to a regional tournament game late in the season where you got to make free throws, you're putting it on the line, you've played a close game, that can become critical. Brian, your first thoughts looking at that one?
Well, I mean, I'm looking at the very bottom, that Rowan Ashland matchup. Those guys are standing over here beside each other right now.
Exactly, yeah.
I agree totally. Morgan and Raceland, that's going to be a toss-up, and who controls the pace there and who shoots it well. Russell and Fleming, you want to say Russell, but you never know with Fleming.
With Fleming, something that I hadn't noticed the game that I did with them in round earlier is that what was really effective for really the first 3 quarters of that ball game is that they instituted a high-low post that they were executing to perfection, like I said, for those first 3 quarters. And they scored 20, 20, 20. And then, of course, Coach K with Round made some adjustments against that, and Fleming wasn't really able to combat that. And then, they only scored 7. And then, of course, Round turned around and scored 28 to pull out the victory last night. Yeah. But, that high-low post that Fleming's got could be a very dangerous weapon for them if they can execute that.
Yeah, no doubt. I think, one, you talked about Round and Ashland, Brian. The word that came to mind when I'm looking at that matchup, what will be on the court, is athleticism.
Yeah, absolutely.
Ashland has a ton of it. Rowan County has a ton of it. Lots of athletes on the court for Rowan County and Ashland. And I think we're getting closer and closer. You don't want to hear us old guys up here talking about these brackets. We're going to take a break, and when we come back, we're going to shoot over to the long drive competition where we've got, 20 athletes, 19 athletes over there.
Well, the kittens rode a bus up here.
Well, exactly. But what I want to say before we get out of here, and I'll say it again, but I want to thank the schools. I want to thank the athletes for showing up and coming out. We are able to showcase them, and I want to thank our sponsors for allowing us to be able to bring this to you and showcase these athletes. A lot of fun they're going to have here before we get into the competition on Monday. So we're going to take a break. We'll come back with some footage of our long drive competition here on the 16th Region Tournament Draw Show here on MyTown TV. We'll be back right after this break.
Pick 6 for $19.99, a perfect meal for 2.
That's got a rhyme.
Well, how about munching on Pick 6, my mouth going yap, yap. People always staring at my wings, they go flap, flap. Dave is so surprised because he didn't know I'd rap. Pick 6 meal for 2 for $19.99.
Ashland Credit Union is proud to offer 10 $1,000 scholarships to empower students taking the next steps on their journey. See website for more details or email scholarships@ashlandcu.org for more information.
Your family deserves nothing but the best.
The sky's the limit. Drew and Jonathan's Modular One sofas and sectionals at Big Sandy. They're fully customizable, oh so comfortable, and affordable. Modular One can be designed precisely to your liking, with multiple available pieces to choose from in 7 great colors, starting at $4.99. Pick what you need, combine, adjust, that's it. Your room, your way.
Shop Drew and Jonathan home at Big Sandy Superstore.
Whoa, hey, fellas. You know the routine.
My bad. We got you.
Tom?
Now entering Clarks, number 24 from Georgetown, Kentucky, Malachi Marino. Make some noise for number 22, Brayden Hawthorne. You know him, you can't guard him. From Woodford County, number 2, Jasper Johnson.
Return, refresh, fuel. Clarks.
You know, I want everybody to walk into Dutch Miller Key with as much confidence as I've got going down this hill.
I'm not sure a first-timer should be picking up this much speed.
88 miles an hour?
He's looking a little wobbly.
Ooh. That's still pretty good. For a limited time, check out 0% APR for 48 months on select new Tellurides, Sorrentos, and Sportages, and be sure to ask about 90-day deferred payments.
Welcome back to the 16th Region Tournament Draw Show here on MyTown TV, fueled by Clark's Pump and Shop and presented by Big Sandy Superstore. So as you can see, it's a solo show. I'm doing it all by myself. Actually, no, everyone has went over to the important part of the broadcast, which is the long drive competition, where we're going to have all of our 19 athletes take an opportunity to see what they can do at the simulator here at Tap That Sports. I want to thank Tap That Sports for allowing us to be here. I'm going to throw it over to Ryan Parker, who's going to start us out with our long drive competition. Ryan, over to you.
Well, thank you very much, Mike. I'm the MC of the golf event here with my co-host Ariana Gully from Ashland. We're going to start with the girls competition right now. Ariana, who do you favor in this girls competition?
Obviously, my girls. You know, Ashland kittens are taking it home.
All right, okay, so Brooklyn Duckweiler, I think you volunteered to be first. So come on up and have at it. We'll step off to the side here. And here we go. Just stay with me. We'll
All
just
right.
talk throughout here.
I think she's got this in the bag. I mean, she's been over there practicing. Yup, knew it.
All right, we got to get the score. Does somebody get the score here? We'll see how far it registers. Still going.
91.
91 yards. You get 2 shots. Each player gets 2 shots here.
I think she's going to push 100 on this one. I think she's got it.
She definitely can. We're going to have to help her out. We need a technician up here, a golf pro, to help. Brian Harris, we need you up here helping the players. She doesn't know where to put it. Well, on the tee would be nice, though. We'll get this going, we promise, folks. Here we go. Brooklyn's second try.
Looking nice. Yep.
Think that's over 100?
I think so. She might be beat it. Oh, yeah.
Still going, and this one registers at 93. Got 93 for her. All right, so we got Alexis Troxler. No, you're not going. You said you weren't going. Okay. Brooke Campbell. Yeah, Brooke Campbell steps up.
I think Brooke's got this in the bag, too. She was over there. All the girls were working hard over there. So we just kind of have to see what she's got.
We shall see. See if she can top the 93 yards of Duckweiler. Whoa! She about got me over here. We could be in a dangerous spot here, Ariana.
Maybe. Might be in the, the zone.
It about caught us that time. Here's her second try. Made solid contact. "45 yards. 45. So Brooklyn Duckweiler still in the lead. Gabby Carley up next. What do you think of Gabby's golf game?
Oh, last year she did good. So if she comes up here and aces this, I wouldn't be surprised.
All right, we'll see. Probably been working on it a lot since last year. Whoa, a little Happy Gilmore.
Yes.
Yeah, it was. She just walked right into it. Oh, 109. We have the leader now. Gabby Carley, 109 yards. And Chris Pullum, I think we have prizes today, right? We do. We have a gift card for Texas Roadhouse. Okay, so we're actually playing for something this year.
I like Gabby's tactic.
She went 6 yards on her second one. Is that what happened there? I looked away for a moment, checking out our prizes.
I don't think it registered her second one.
Okay, we got Jenna Delaney coming up here. Excellent softball player. Let's see if that swing translates to the golf.
Oh, for sure. I bet it is.
Here we go.
Oh, yeah.
Drives that one out there. Let's see if it's past 100. Oh, a 150. The leader by a mile in the clubhouse right now.
What I tell you, my girl, Jenna Boo.
Here we go, Delaney. See if she can top 150. Cranks that one. So we wait for it to register. It's still rolling, still going. 184! 184 from Jenna Delaney. Okay, that moves us on to the Rowan County. Which of you three want to go first? Looks like Cassie Perkins going to stand up and go first. Cassie's a softball player as well as Lauren Eastham over here. So we'll see if the softball skills translate here to the swing.
Oh, yeah. Okay.
Oh, she cracked that one. Let's see how far it registers. Well, I don't think it did register, Cassie. Yeah, you get a let's do a redo on this one. So you got two swings at it. Perkins gets into that one. .124, so she's in the 100s. She's joined that club.
Shoot, she's probably going to sneak up on Jenna.
Got an opportunity. Needs to get 60 more yards out of this one to get the 183 of Jenna Delaney. As we said, we do have gift cards for the winners this year, the Texas Roadhouse. So they'll be headed to the Texas Roadhouse. Somebody will this evening. Whoa, got into that one. That looked good to me. $195. We got a new clubhouse leader, Cassie Perkins. Here comes Samantha Pico. So $195. She is the front runner right now for that Texas Roadhouse gift card.
She's wanting that Roadhouse. I don't blame her.
Here we go, Pico. 9 yards. 9 yards on the first one. There's only the first try, though. Here we go. Try it again. Some words from the gallery there. It didn't register. She's declining her second turn. So that'll bring Lauren Eastham up. Lauren Eastham, another home run hitter in softball. Let's see if it translates.
Oh, yeah. Softball players are having a good run in this.
They are, definitely. That's why you chose to stand over here with me, right?
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah.
Here we go, Eastham. It didn't look bad, did it? No, didn't look bad at all. She might have even golfed before. 132, though. She still got 60 yards to make up on Cassie Perkins. 132. I think she got underneath that one too much.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, popped it up.
She's got this next
There we go. Last try. Good practice swing. Good practice swing. Just getting loose here. Oh, didn't register. You get another chance. One more chance to topple Cassie Perkins here at 195 yards. Here we go. Got into that one. That's straight down the fairway here, a low trajectory. That has a chance at winning this one past 195. We're waiting for 259. Chris, bring on the prize here. Lauren Eastham, did you know that you had it in the bag there? Are you just waiting for the last hit to win this competition?
Yeah, because practicing I cannot hit the ball at all. So.
Okay, well, you figured it out. Obviously, when it counted, you're a game-time player, and you win the Texas Roadhouse gift card here.
Also, Tap That Sports has kicked in with a free hour of golf and also $5 off anything you order at the concession stand.
Congratulations, Lauren. All right. Are we going to take a break here in between?
We'll get the boys ready to go right after this.
All right. We'll be right back here on My Town.
Mom, what's for dinner?
This country runs on skilled hands, and right now, we don't have enough of them. Electrician jobs are booming, and IBEW Local 317 is training the folks who'll keep America lit. If you're ready to learn a trade that matters, visit us at 1848 Madison Avenue, Huntington.
Buckle up, phone down. Buckle up, put your phone down, yeah, yeah. Buckle up, phone down. Buckle up, put your phone down, yeah, yeah. Buckle up, phone down. Buckle up, put your phone down, yeah, yeah. Buckle up, phone down. Buckle up, put your phone down. Ooh. Put your phone.
Be safe, Kentucky. Buckle up and put the phone down. Pathways has been around for over half a century, providing quality behavioral health care services for 60 years.
Pathways is your certified community behavioral health care clinic. Learn more at pathways-ky.org. Expert care, backed by experience.
We know your time is valuable. That's why banking should be easy. With personal alerts on our banking app, you can be notified of what's important to you. People's Bank, working together, building success.
All right, it's time for the boys' long drive competition. I'm here with Ethan Reardon, and before you hit, let's talk about your draw here for the 16th Region Tournament. Your thoughts?
Yeah, I mean, it's definitely not an easy draw, but we know that I think it's Elliott first round. It's one game at a time. Focus on Elliott, and then if we get past them, focus on that next game. Take it one game at a time.
Well, you are, I believe, the clubhouse favorite here in the long drive competition, although I think I've just made someone at Round County upset by saying that because I think he thinks he can get you.
I know, yeah. He was killing it.
No, you're supposed to trash talk now, Ethan.
You know what? Nah, because I don't want to come out here and top it or something like that I have.
Okay. All right, here we go.
Yeah.
Ethan Reardon, 2 shots. Ooh.
Okay,
all right, that didn't register, so you get that one over. Here, take this. I'm going to get some more balls on here.
That's one to get the nerves out there. Got underneath that one. And I think that one didn't register either. So, okay, he's had a couple practice swings. So now we're going to get this competition underway.
Yeah, Ethan's one I expected to show up with his own clubs and a glove out here in spikes. Have a caddy maybe. Well, that one's laced. That one's laced right down the middle.
You're just getting underneath it, popping it up a little bit.
Oh, that's a shot. 234. Well, I mean,
Lauren Eastham still the clubhouse leader.
That's right. Eastham still in the lead. I think maybe I got in Ethan's head a little bit. I probably should have downplayed his abilities and then let him sneak up on everybody. I've got faith in him though. Okay, that one he meant business with that one.
Can't see it not being over the 254.
That's going to run too. Total yardage 270. There we go. Ethan Reardon at 270. Ethan, how do you feel about that one?
That one felt good. The first two scared me a little bit, but I came back. That's all that matters, right?
That's right. That's right. All right, who's up next? Jacob, you ready? Come on. Now, for those of you who have watched our selection show for a few years know that Jacob's had his struggles in this competition in the past. But his first year, he actually lost the golf club on a shot. Last year, he redeemed himself, put one over 200 yards. And this year, I think you're locked in. What do you think?
Yeah, I just got to make good contact with it and make sure the club stays in my hands.
All right, here we go. Everybody back up a little bit. Here we go. The senior, Jacob Spurlock, on his way to Youngstown State. Not bad. Little bit of a slice, but not bad. Mostly straight. That'll be over 200. 217. There we go. That's his personal best.
That's what it's all about, Chris. Setting your personal records.
Hang on, Jacob. This is just so you know. This is your last swing ever on a selection show. So make it your best one. You get another one. Didn't register. He did that on purpose, just to prove me wrong, that it wouldn't be his last swing. Jacob Spurlock. Still didn't register. Here's another ball. Do you want to sit on your first one, or do you want to go? Oh, no, it did register. 67. Still, you set your personal best. You've got to be pretty happy with that. All right. How about Rowan up next? All right. Now, I'll be honest. Watching everybody warm up, Drew, I sort of felt like it was going to come down to you and Ethan. Your thoughts on how Ethan did and how you think you'll fare.
He definitely crushed that one. 270 something. That's pretty good. I don't know if I got that in.
I think it was 271. We'll see. Go ahead. Tee it up and let it fly. Did not read. All right, you get another one.
What was that first one?
Didn't register, so he gets another one. Okay. Slice a little bit. Still going to have some distance, but 234. All right. All the pressure on you here. And I noticed on his last swing, Ryan, I was dangerously close.
You got to watch it up here.
Oh, he got all of that one. He got all of that one. That's got the distance. That might be it. 254. Ethan can already taste that cinnamon butter on those rolls at Texas Roadhouse. Grant Rose. Grant, real quick before you hit, you've already seen where what you drew. What do you think of the 16th region draw on Du Bois side?
I think it's a pretty tough draw, but we just got to go out there and compete no matter what.
You guys have really picked it up towards the end of the season. I've been impressed with how you played and how you fought. That game against Fleming last night was amazing.
Yeah, it was a pretty good game, but just got to take it step by step now.
All right. Crush it.
Another lefty here. The first lefty we saw was the clubhouse leader right now.
All right, he was sandbagging. He was sandbagging.
Sounded like an explosion.
261. Uh-oh. 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 The stack tilt. Oh, it did register, and unfortunately, wait, did it register? It did. 168. Ethan dodged a bullet on that one. Cam.
Yeah. I was going to say, we saw this guy getting carried off the floor last night at Menifee County, so he's coming straight off from being carried off the floor here to trying to win the long drive competition.
All right, Cam, I watched you warm up a little bit. I will say your swing needs a little bit of work. But how do you think you'll fare in this one?
We're going to let God take the wheel.
All right, here we go. Let it rip. Cam, that sounded like it hurt. .105, okay, that's respectable. Here's the tee.
I believe we have Ashland up next here after Cameron Cross completes his turn. Spring Valley, I talked to them. They want to go last.
They want to go last. Okay, all right. Cam, do not hurt yourself. Coach K will be very mad at us. You get another chance. It didn't register. This is probably the one. There's no shame in it. This is his first time swinging a golf club. Cam Cross for the win. Nobody's safe at the MyTown TV long drive competition. Yeah, let's just move that club out of the way. I don't think that registered. I don't know. We'll give you one more. You want one more? All right, here we go. Okay. I think you're done. Hey, but you got, Cam, you hit over 105. Was it 105? 105. That's respectable. I mean, you don't play golf.
That's all right. I'm not tripping. I'm going to come back another time and hopefully do better.
You have a chance to come back next year and do it again.
For sure.
You're going to get some practice.
I'm going to try to.
Head to Eagle Trace, and with these guys, maybe they can help you out a little bit.
Drew might be able to teach me a little something.
Okay, all right. Thank you, Cam. All right, Ashland's up next as Spring Valley has deferred. But before we do, who's up first? CC? Before CC hits, I think we actually did find the footage of Jacob Spurlock losing the golf club 2 years ago. Why don't you go ahead and run that, Jeff? I don't think they'll be able to see it. Can they see it over here? Oh, well, you'll have to go behind. You got to let me know when it's over. It's over. Okay, there we go. But you can see, I mean, there was quite a bit of improvement from that attempt to what he did today. I was impressed with it. Now, CC, you told me you golf, but you didn't want to swing. Why is that?
I've not touched the club in about 2 years, so I didn't want to embarrass myself, but here I am.
Have you taken a practice swing yet?
I have not, no.
Well, that's always a good idea. It's not no practice swings. Just step up and let it rip. All right, go ahead, CC. Caleb Clark hadn't hit a golf club in 2 years. That one will be about 232, maybe 240. Just a smooth swing. 250. Uh-oh. And he didn't want to hit. Ethan, come here. Here we go. Go ahead. Go ahead. He didn't want to hit, and he just laced that one 250. Are you nervous?
You know what? That swing looked pretty good. I'm sweating a little bit. We'll see.
Ooh, that is smooth. That is smooth. Yeah. Pushed it a little bit.
I'm impressed, though.
218. So you're still in the clubhouse with the lead. Filet.
Yeah, I think if I get the gift card, I gotta go filet. Give me a nice loaded baked potato.
Maybe a dessert even. You might get a dessert.
You know, if I'm really feeling myself, I might give me a dessert. We'll see.
And I think that coupon will work for Texas Roadhouse in Lexington too. I know you're on the way to UK in the fall.
Yeah, so this would be awesome.
I think it'll make it that far though.
Drew I'll play golf with Drew a bunch. He has a chance to get me though. Drew's pretty solid.
He's a competitor.
Yeah, exactly.
Drew Smith, Ashland Senior. Low, it's going to run. That'll be, I'm guessing that's close to 250. You think? 269. Woo! I guess we're getting serious now.
Yeah, you know what? I'll respect it. If he beats me, I'll respect it.
Maybe he'll get an appetizer for you two can go together.
Maybe he can treat me.
Uh-oh. That had a lot of club behind it, too.
If I win, I'll get Drew like a, what is it? The Cactus Blossom at a.
Cactus Blossom's pretty good.
If I tell me right.
Drew just 2 yards off the lead on his last hit. This one, I think he's hitting it too hard for it to register. Yeah, I think he broke the machine.
You know, maybe it was me. Who knows?
Here you go. Try a different ball. That's not going to do anything. I just said that.
Yeah. No, but see, you look like a genius if it does do something.
That's right. If it registers this time,
you can't lose.
It was the ball.
Exactly.
Drew Smith just trying to register at this point. There we go. It's got a little tail on it. That low trajectory is going to move. Ooh, it's still rolling. 263. He challenged but didn't quite get it. Drew, nice effort. Come in here with me for just a second. We haven't asked you about your draw, 16th region. How do you think it matches up for Ashland, and what's your expectation?
No, you can't overlook anybody, and we just got to come into the game like we would any other game, just looking to win. So,
well, sorry you didn't win the long drive, but you were close. You gave the biggest test to Ethan so far, and now it's Elijah. And I learned my lesson last year when I asked Elijah about his thoughts on the draw. I'm almost afraid to ask you because your reaction was a little strong last year. I'm going to do it again. What do you think about Ashland's draw, and how's it going to play out for you?
I feel like we got a pretty good draw this year, but we just got to take it one game at a time and play our best basketball when it matters.
All right, somebody talked to you. Somebody told you this. Yeah, okay, there we go. Okay, here we go. Elijah Neal. $148.7. Elijah Neal. And he didn't go last year because he had a bad back. Neal's second. Didn't register. Gets another shot. Elijah, do you play much golf? That's a worm burner. It's going to run, but it won't be enough, Elijah. Well, you get to come back next year.
That's right.
There we go. All right, Gavin Purdue from Spring Valley. This is the first time we've had a team from West Virginia on the selection show. Obviously, you've already, you're a little further along. You already know who you're going to play in the postseason. But tell me about your team, your thoughts on your chances going forward in the state tournament in West Virginia.
I think we're looking pretty good. I like the seeding that we got. I like the teams that we can potentially play. We just have a great group of guys this year. Everybody likes to work hard and, just play as a team.
Your golf history?
None, absolutely none. Top golf at AAU tournaments is where I cap out.
Okay, well, so you have swung a club before?
A little bit, yeah.
Here we go. Tee it up. Let it fly. Here's Gavin Purdue taking his time. Has the ball up towards his front foot, which is, oh my goodness, he swung out of his shoes on that one. Popped it up though, got under it, so that'll be short. That swing had some power, but just too far under the ball. 124. Second shot. Well, he hit it hard, but that one's going to slice pretty heavily out of bounds. But all right, 166, respectable for somebody who doesn't go.
I'll take that. I'm happy with that.
Okay, all right, here we go. Harrison Riggs now. Harrison, I think I heard you just say you've never golfed in your life.
I have been 3 times. I think maybe 3. Maybe 3 times. It's rough.
What was your best round?
I did not keep count. I don't think. It was a scramble. It was for fun. It was best ball.
Okay. All right. Well, this is not best ball. You're just going to have to sit back and mash.
Yeah. Send up a prayer.
All right. Here we go. The number to beat, 271. Ethan Reardon in the driver's seat. That is a swing and miss. That one did not register. Here's another ball. Need the tee again. Spring Valley, Ryan, a terrific athletics program top to bottom, isn't it?
Oh, no doubt. I've really enjoyed doing the games I've done up there in all the sports, actually. Volleyball, girls basketball, boys basketball.
That one might register. That's going to be 2+. Maybe. Did it roll out? 222. That's respectable. Congratulations, but we've all hit, right? All right. Come on. Okay, here's your champion, Ethan Reardon. Congratulations. Boyd County now 2 years in a row with the long drive. Last year it was Rhett.
Oh, yeah.
And now it's you this year. They also threw in an hour of free play here at Tap That, and also $5 off anything you want to get at the concession stand.
Yep, thank you.
Congratulations.
Thank you. Appreciate it.
All right, if I can get all of our players up here. And the My Town guys, come on up here too. You have to. I don't know if we can get wide enough. They'll have to tell us. Well, as always, we want to thank all of our programs, our athletes. That that's what we do. Is we're here to try to help all of our athletes make it to the next level. We certainly don't do it for the money. we do it to try to help these kids out and help them pursue their dreams of playing basketball at the next level, or maybe just getting a free education, whatever it might happen to be. But we couldn't do it without them. We love covering their games, and we want to thank them for coming out tonight. It's always been fun having them for the selection show. I don't know what's so funny over there. I got corny. I got a little corny, and they start laughing. It's my glasses. Okay. All right. But anything you want to add, Mike, before we get out of here?
No, I'm just thankful to these guys coming out today. I mean, 19 athletes, the biggest selection show we've had. 4 of our 5 partner schools participating. Just thank you guys for coming out. Thank Tap That Sports for allowing us to come and do this competition, and all of our sponsors that allow us to bring you this content. We just want to thank you so much that we can highlight these athletes.
Ryan?
Yeah, we've enjoyed you all being here, and look forward to the tournaments in both states the next week. So we look forward to covering your all's games.
Brian Harris, you want to hand out your phone number in case anybody wants to advertise on My Town?
I mean, I'll hand it out. Yeah, I do all the advertising sales for My Town, Brian Harris. 304-840-8846. And if you see any of the sponsors on the games, please go support them, because the money they give goes right back to the schools, and we sure appreciate them.
You're going to get so many spam calls after that. All right, I want to thank everybody for coming out, and best of luck as you move forward in the postseason play. I hope everybody stays healthy, and we wish the best for all of you. Thank you for coming. And for everyone up here, I want to thank you for tuning in, and we are out.